Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with our Wonder Dog Yoga, say hello yoga. She likes looking at her papa and it's nice to cuddle her. I want to talk today about being discouraged. With what's all going on right now, some of us get a little bored, some of us get tired of the same old thing. Some of us wonder, when is this pandemic going to end, or are we going to get back to regular, normal life? And we don't have an answer. And sometimes our dreams get changed, like trips we were going to make. It's like Dr. Maxine and I were going to take a trip to Fiji this winter. Well, that's going to be off now. Usually we wouldn't go to Fiji because of the expense, but this year I could just say we're not going to Fiji because of the pandemic. Anyhow, that aside, you can take any situation and either make light out of it or learn something from it. And I want you to turn, by making a decision, discouragement into encouragement. And you're the one that can make that happen. You're the one that can make that happen by recognizing that everything happens to you, happens for your highest good. And everything that happens to you is part of the law of growth expressing by means of you. If you find that you're going along a certain pathway and you fail, woohoo! That means you have an opportunity to learn something. You have an opportunity to learn that that direction you were going was not the right direction for you. Or you'll have an opportunity to learn a different way to approach that direction. Nobody gets from here to there without making some detours. Perhaps what you have is an opportunity to change your direction. Perhaps you have an opportunity here to make a new choice as to where you want to go. You've got a whole world in front of you. And it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your sex or any of that stuff. Maybe now is the time for you to actually think about what it is that you would really like to be doing. I think that some of us are discouraged with what's going on in our lives, everyday lives, has nothing to do with the pandemic. I think a lot of us were discouraged before this pandemic ever happened. We were tired of the lives we were kind of living and just sort of going from day by day, doing the same old thing. But maybe now is an opportunity for us to take a look back. And really, what is that dream that you had? What is that dream you had as a young girl, a young boy, a young man, a young woman? What did Spirit really call for you to do? Another question is, then why are you doing what it is you're doing now if you're not doing that? Is it because you made a different choice or because you just stumbled into this? If you're just doing what you're doing because you stumbled into it, perhaps that's why you're discouraged. I'm going to encourage you to consider living your dream. What is your dream? Think about it. If you don't remember, if you don't have one right now, why don't you pray tonight as you're going to sleep and ask Spirit to reveal to you what Spirit would have you do. And then here's a tip. Get a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper right by you on your bedstand. Because what's going to happen when you wake up, you're probably going to have an idea or a series of ideas. And before you do anything, even if you go to the bathroom, if you can, start writing down what you hear, what Spirit's saying to you. You get some wonderful ideas. And let's assume for a moment that some of those ideas sound pretty wild. Great. The wilder, the better. Remember, we're talking about evoluting. We're talking about being a part of the evolution of humankind, becoming more than we have been. We don't want to be a replica of what's gone on before. We've got a new humanity to be a part of. What does Spirit want you to do? Now, if you embody that idea, even if it sounds impossible, if you begin embodying that idea, you might find that avenues open up. And perhaps if it is an avenue along one direction, it's an avenue towards a direction that's very nearby. The point of it is that whatever Spirit is asking you to do or directing you to do, I bet it has something to do with helping others. I encourage you to follow your dream. I encourage you, if you don't know what that is to ask Spirit what that is, and then pursue it. Because even if you don't get there, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you tried. It's better to have tried and failed than to have never tried at all. I thank you for joining me today. Know you're loved. Please stay tuned for Dr. Maxine's Love Note tomorrow. And then on Sunday morning, her live stream from CSL Philly. She does a wonderful job on Sunday mornings. We're really delighted and privileged to have her as our spiritual leader. So please join us. Go to cslphilly.org just prior to 10:30. You can click on and see it live. And then if you don't make it at 10:30, that's okay, because it's recorded. And you'll see when you go to that same website, cslphilly.org, and click on the live links, there'll be a whole series of previous talks that she's given and a whole series of previous love notes that both she and I have given. cslphilly.org. We appreciate you being part of our community, and do know we love you. Bye-bye.